Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be me. Me only, unfortunately, today, and so nonetheless, hopefully it's a wonderful experience. But today, of course, it's gonna be Theory Gaming Season 9. Obviously, I've been the caster for this event quite a few times now. It's been a couple seasons in. I think this is now my third season coming into this. But yeah, obviously, hopefully it becomes a wonderful day. Hopefully we see a lot of amazing plays, and we'll have to see on that regard. But still, $130 going to be on the line. Prize pool total. It's going to be split between the top 3 teams, and as per usual, it's going to be 3 days total. So it's going to be today. It's going to be day 1. Then the second day is going to be on the 24th, and then the final day is going to be on the 28th, all on November. So hopefully it goes well. But I mean, there's going to be a lot of teams here. It's going to be, I believe, 19 teams participating today. Hopefully it goes well for a lot of them. Obviously, a lot of the top talent that you would expect to be participating are going to be here, and hopefully it goes well. But yeah, this could be a bit of an interesting situation. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of... I don't even know. Like, obviously, I have a lot of experience seeing these teams obviously compete. I'm not really sure what to expect from a lot of them, to be honest. I mean, we do have, obviously, some of the great teams like Risen. We got AMK participating. We've also got, of course, Incredibles. Incredibles being a team that's had an amazing performance in the recent Mobile Mayhem, but kind of fumbled at the very ending. So maybe they can redeem themselves, maybe get a comeback. We'll have to see. But obviously, as per usual, snipers are going to be banned. So that's going to be a pretty big thing for a lot of teams. Sniping, of course, being a very prominent thing in the meta for quite some time, but now not so much. It's going to be gone now. Odin's as well banned, as per usual. We are going to have helicopters banned alongside. So, I mean, we're going to see a lot of vehicle explosions possibly, to be honest. Then alongside that, for placement and kills, I mean, point system-wise, placement does matter. You can't be risking too much, but you would really benefit going for the top 5 positions. Because, I mean, generally speaking, let's... so again, 19 teams. Already, just dying off drop, you get 3 kills worth of placement points. The first place is 15 kills. So to keep that for everyone's clarification, 1 kill is 10 points. First place is 150. Alongside that, we got second place going over with 120, 110 in third, 100 exactly on fourth place, and then fifth place is going to be 90. So I mean, decent range coming in there. So you would want to be going for the top 5 position if you can, top 1. Obviously, because that's obviously going to be the most points, but still, kills are going to matter. So we're going to probably see a couple teams play a bit more passive, take third parties, do what they can, but not really risking too much. And we're going to see other teams that are probably going to go for more of the risk, really hoping that their kills are going to be what carries them through the victory. But of course, we'll have to see on how that plays out. And the game has now begun. So let's see on how that plays. But yeah, we got 72 seconds until the game actually begins. So rather, we got 16 teams currently in the lobby. So I'm not sure where everyone else is, but hopefully they do arrive shortly. We need to send out notifications as well. Notification has now been sent, so we should see a bit more people coming into the chat. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. I hope you guys are excited, of course, for the event. And of course, we got the mythic lucky draw coming in for the Switchblade very soon. It's going to be this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty excited, but for now, let's go ahead and quickly check on some of these teams. Where the hell is my screen? Oi, oi, oi. It's slightly embarrassing. Apologies.
I'm the new jump leader.
Who? This is not the greatest start to come into. But who? Ah. Voila, there it is. My apologies. Can't be a gore stream if there's not a bit of a hassle at the beginning, but there we go. But let's go ahead and see. Obviously, we've got a lot of teams here. We've got Incredibles coming in at slot 1. We got second... let me quickly grab slot list rather. So it's going to be still...
Time for the mission.
So second is going to be the Dude. Then we got the Dude OS that are actually missing currently. We got Peaky Blinders taking the 4th slot. 5th slot is going to be Red Moon. Hybrids. Red Moon, though, is going to be 6th. We've got 1 Tons H coming in 8th. And we got Risen. Unfortunately, 3-manning here. Not sure what's happened here, unfortunately for them. Then we've got, of course, ROG, which is rather named ROG main, which I've casted before. I've forgotten which event it was. I've casted an event while watching them, and they had an insane game. They were 3-manning, basically, the entire game, and they popped off. I'm not sure which one that is, but I'm wondering if they can maybe do it again. But the thing is, I haven't seen anything from them ever since that, like, 1 round. Nothing. So, I mean, hopefully it goes kind of well now, but they are going to get contested immediately. Let's see on how this plays out for them. Wow, they contested? No. Looked like they did. Dormitory? No. No contest so far. The flight path can be, I mean, somewhat reasonable. You can go for most areas. Harbor's not going to be on the play. Neither is radar base. new vision is possible. But, I mean, a lot of people not jumping the center side of zone. It looks like we're probably going to see a lot of contests at this end stage here. We've got crash site, no contest. FG, oh, maybe 3 teams going over into refinery. Let's see. So FG is going to be one of the teams. EG as well. V12, that's going to be Turbo Esports. Currently grabbing 1. Zombie Duck going to go down. 1 down for Razox. Legend as well. Quite a lot of losses right now. High running straight into one player. Somehow evading though. And he's going to go down. Kind of embarrassing if I'm going to be honest. I mean, missing all those shotgun shots. Doesn't even get a kill from it. Dies in trade. And Red Moon, I think, down to just 1. Really bad situation here. Alongside V12, they're down to 2. Let's see what's going on here. They're going to be up against... looks to be the dude. So yeah, indeed, it's just going to be No Snitch. No Snitch bolting away. Doesn't want to be involved, and it looks like it's fine. It will be tags. Been a while since we've seen tags around, but we do have to be careful. Actually, no, I can't see what Mayhem had tags. What am I on about? But still, we just need to be cautious about this. How these teams play it out. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. This still doesn't have tags so far. Natalie and Hypno. Natalie, though. Playing it careful. I think I'm pretty sure he is aware of Chiz on roof. Just playing it carefully. Has a PB Bison. Not the strongest gun, but it is consistent. It can do something as long as it's put in the right hands. And it looks like Hypno is going to find a free kill here. Demure unfortunately loses the opportunity, and Hypno gonna lose the biggest opportunity of his life. Does get a bit of time though. It gives an alley to also creep over. And I think Morloc's going to be on the pursuit. And Coco immediately with the Odin usage. That is going to be banned. And I think V12, this may be the ending of them. And indeed it is. V12 Turbo Esports, the first team out of the game. Let's see what's FG doing. FG's actually going to be running away, it looks like. Cod Ninja coming back. He's looking for a tag collection. Does look like the others are going to be on vehicles. So all of them actually on separate vehicles. And Cod Ninja going to grab this. Has rewind. Rewinds immediately. Gets the scan in. 24 seconds on the clock. Looks to be just fine. FG, but no kills on the board for them to kind of pick up. So it looks like High on the chase. Does have guns this time around. Gonna be an awkward push here. Misses the shots. And luckily for him, his teammate's gonna be covering his ass. Keeping him alive, though. Here comes Topo, immediately stealing the kill. Or rather, actually grabbing a kill. Gonna grab one more. He shouldn't be getting away with this. Does get one pump, though, eventually. They should be able to get that scan in, but it's a bit unfortunate for Topo because he dies right after revive. But I mean, again, it's going to be tagged, so revive flights aren't going to be after as much. But here comes Panchito, going to go for the confirm. Cod Ninja as well on the opposite side, so they do have some level of high ground. Cod Ninja could get this tag, but I think he's just going to regroup with Panchito for the time being. Daddy off revive. Let's see what some of the other teams are doing. Let's see what AMK are doing, and of course they're just going to be in black market looting away. They're going to go with double motorcycles. They're not going to go on a single vehicle. They're not wanting the risk of a OMV explosion. They're going to keep it separate. But we'll have to see on how they play it out. It's going to be Necro, Nagdi, Ali, Senor J. Let's see some of these other teams that are kind of relaxing. We haven't seen much on any other teams. Risen, of course, 3-manning. They have gone over to New Vision. We didn't really see them do New Vision when FG are playing. They don't like taking the risk, especially as a 3-man, but I mean, they are challenging it, but even then, FG didn't go there. But No Snitch, unfortunately, I believe he didn't get a single tag. I believe it may just be No Stitch. And yeah, unfortunately, a very bad start's coming in for Red Moon. They're going to have to solo squad immediately. Not the ideal situation, but I mean, for the most part, we're not seeing many other engagements. Going to be pretty slow. Zluth actually immediately going to take a nade. Eric alongside Slark. Going to have to try and follow up. Gets Helix at least. With 2 HP. Or he can get sneezed on and he's dead. But we have a D. Nade. Done. Max Bell running away. Not a single tag in hand, unfortunately. And that's going to be a bit of an awkward spot. That isn't really useful for vehicles. Looking at where the tags were. So Max Bell's going to be in a bit of a predicament. He has Poltergeist. But still, that's not the most ideal thing for Incredibles. Let's see what's going on with some of these other teams. The dude coming in from zone. They've been kind of sitting around heat for a while. Now going to be starting to push into Overgrown. Let's check on some of these other teams. Moving away, kind of just relaxing. But yeah, I mean, we're not going to see too much. I believe customs are allowed. So I'm wondering what we're going to see in terms of customs. Again, snipers are banned, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be seeing mostly assault rifles. And unfortunately, AMK, even with 2 vehicles, have blown up, unfortunately. Well, that's at least one of the vehicles. I think that was the one thing they were expecting to be happening eventually, and it did in fact happen. So I mean, hey, if they kept it to one vehicle, this probably would have been a wipe on AMK. Luckily for them, it's not the case. But still, a bad situation. They can't go for kills now. They have to just wait and focus on these tags. Customs now coming in a very crucial time to die too. Now they're going to be out of the picture. Again, these customs. ROG though pushing in. Going to be up against Team 14. RMS looking for a shot. It's going to be Team 14 is going to be 90 rule. Lover. Should be close, and I think they're going to be focusing RMS. Unbroken below. Lover atop. Does have a bit of an angle on Lover, but he needs to figure out what to focus. Helix going to go down. Shoots Unbroken. Does beam him, gets him down. Original is well gone. But here comes Lover. Last remaining, I think. Indeed he is. Last remaining Lover. The ninja player. Finds RMS. Missing the shots though. Crucial shots to be missing. Outside of the zone. He needs a vehicle. He has a snowboard. Gonna be backing. But he has not a single tag. This is where it's kind of coming down to. He cannot take any damage to HP. If he takes any damage from HP, he's going to be in a really bad spot. And I think he's just going to have to focus zone. Oh, they're really far too. Vehicle ahead of them. If they chase, it'll be funny. Even then, I don't think he is. And that's going to be actually Maxwell. On the vehicle. And he's Maxwell's gone. There's not a chance. Yeah, he's trashed it. Maxwell's gone. And that's going to be Incredibles. Probably out of here, unless he can maybe grab one. Misses the shots, and yeah, Incredibles out. No snitches well caught up guard. So, I mean, a lot of teams quickly losing their players. Actually, no. Oh! I mean, we're back. They did get tags. It was lucky. Never mind then. Still, Gotti, Zombie, Legend all back. EG directly ahead of them. EG, that's going to be Evil Geniuses. Just need to be careful about it. Lover, though. Somehow still alive. He's still sitting around here. I mean, he does have time for tags. At least to come to zone, but he needs to be cautious about the time. No one's there. He's lucky. He needs to just push for it. He needs to just take the risk and hope for the best. He needs to be real cautious about his HP, though. 60. Sicario going to go down. 13 teams now remain. Has the snowboard. Going to go for it. Now can get the tags easily. Gets them now. Good stuff. Well, I'm hoping he makes it to zone, but I mean, it's going to be close. 60 HP. I mean, as long as he does in time. It's so far. That's the issue. I'm not sure if he's going to do it. Still, we're kind of just relaxing. Nobody really doing too much. Still have Red Moon. Close up. I look for no snitches tags. Check on Wontons. Wontons high ground. They have customs. We're going to have a custom 117 on every player. Actually, double customs on Godfather. Has a Fennec too. And here comes Risen, a 3-man. Running straight into the beams of a 117 army. And they are going to have to jump out. The question is, are Wontons going to chase that? They're already on 3 kills. They spot them. I'm not sure they've realized it's 3. Again, this is going to be with Sniper's banned. So, I mean, what can be really done? So, in terms of Risen, these players are going to be, if I'm not mistaken, CC is Sweet Dreams, So is Insolence, and then Low is Logic. 2 French, 1 Italian. Just watching it. Wontons could easily jump and take on Logic, immediately getting it down to a 2v4. But they're just playing it careful. They're not risking it. They're not giving up their high ground. They're just going to play it. Throwing some nades, trying to put some pressure on them. But yeah, Wontons aren't going to take any risks. Lover. He did make it outside his zone. Good stuff for him. But yeah, presumably got everyone back in. They're still just playing careful. Godfather actually pushing up. May gets free killed. Godfather right there. And if he gets 2, this is huge. Needs to reload. And, oh, Raze with a 4k. That's going to be the dude, I believe, completely out of the picture. Double defenders. He needs the help of his teammates. Has the shotgun. Eden probably going to get caught. He does get caught. Pretty big play from Risen. Then left to N. I mean, kind of recklessly done. Helicopter jumping on N. That's going to be Evil Geniuses on the hunt, pursuing him. And N's probably going to get picked up by Risen, or is he going to pick it up by EG? That's the question. Still on the chase. They're going to be running a marksman rifle. Whoa. Okay, they dropped it. I was going to say, what the hell? That may have been a strategy, though. Ali going to go down. Coco alongside. EG. Still beaming. Chasing now. They got 1 on Risen. Did get the scan. AMK, I think, nearly wiped. Are they wiped? They are wiped pretty quickly. Very early ending. AMK, I don't think they got much of anything. They've mostly been chasing tags for the time being. They haven't gotten a kill, I think. So, a really bad start for day 1. Round 1.
The revived flight will arrive at
as mentioned again, this is going to be 3 days total. It's all going to tally up at the very end. So, I mean, you can afford to make mistakes now. Ideally, you don't want to make them, but, I mean, you can. Surprisingly enough, we actually have Team 14 here. That's going to be 90 roll. Already on 14. Definitely going to be the kill leaders for the lobby. Dandy going to go down. Cod Ninja alongside. Quickly, after you're falling apart. Having to split up. Panchito throwing nades, hoping for the best. And EXT, unfortunately, going to be using Odin's. Again, Odin is banned. We've seen it a couple times now. So, I mean, if FG get wiped because of this, obviously, there's going to be a complaint. We got wiped due to a banned gun. I mean, sometimes, unfortunately, some people just don't read the rules. So, Panchito getting beamed. Nothing you can really do. Yeah, surprisingly enough, they're still using Odin's. Lynch at least got the kill with a Krieg, but obviously one of the players did die to an Odin. Coco scanned in. Coco even was a player that got killed with an Odin, I believe, earlier on. Revive comes back in. 8 kills currently on Evil Geniuses. Playing quite risky here. RMG holding down at the bottom. You need to be cautious of their backside, that's the issue. Risen are back, but now, where is Soso going to go? Where is Insolence going to get loot? Outside of zone, here we got actually Haddy. Bit of an awkward spot. Wrapping as much as he can. But the rest of his team kind of nearby. Jumping down, Lormir. Gonna spot the player below. Helix gonna go down. Takes a bit of a time for Lormir to follow up, but unfortunately does lose the player. That's crucial. ROG as well in a bit of a situation for their own. Original does get one. Unbroken though. Original both gone to the shotgun. 1v4. Nip could have possibly lived up to his name. Already got 2 from that, which really shouldn't have happened, but the power of a 1 pump will make that happen. Haddy is well going to get some shotgun shots and left to 2. Actually left to 1. Lover. Up against 1, but a Krieg at this range is a bit risky, but oh, that's beautiful. Now he's dead to zone. There's no chance. Don't believe medic is allowed, so I do believe that may be the wipe. Actually, no. There's still 1 up. Yeah, it does go down to zone. Beg, last remaining. He has to wait for his teammates to die. There's no chance he can redo anything. Unbroken right there. I mean, he's going to go for tags, presumably. Let's see. MVP going to go down. So it's going to be, again, the dude losing 2. Awkward nade looking thing. I don't know what the hell was that nade. It's left to chew. All that remains. Keeping the dream alive.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Just going to play it careful, and Unbroken is going to be confirmed there. So just an unfortunate situation for ROG. Losing 2 to 1 guy. I mean, 1 pump's crazy. Wrapping zone. This is going to be tag. Interested. RMS luckily actually running away, so it gives the perfect timing to get these tags. Gets 1. Snowblower ahead. Now being careful. Issue is about zone. Ag does die to zone. Ag is Slov, I think it is. So this is risky now, already on 50 HP. He's barely was outside of zone for a very short period of time. Does make it into zone though. Ross finding Lormir. The loss can't take much damage. Lormir's really low. I'm not sure. It's going to be close. But they really need to have Izo alive. Coco dead. That's to the nade. Let's see what's going on. Lormir does die to zone. Dr. Stop actually finding a kill. Drugs alongside. Down to 2. RMG trying to use that ninja to their advantage, but they're still so close. Medic is allowed. Still a few teams 1 HP. High, barely alive. Running into Red Moon. Dr. Stop does get confirmed. That's going to be Risen, in fact. Third party. Sitting on 5 kills currently. Chasing down. But Red Moon may be aware. I think they are. Okay, the 117s. That's going to be Risen actually pushing up. Need to be real careful. Legend trying to get some shots, but he only has a Maddox. I mean, they're up against 117s. This is going to be a risky play. Insolence playing a bit aggressive. Going with the ninja spot. Has the high ground, but he can get shot on the right side. There is people on his top hill on the right. Lormir dies immediately when the revive comes in, so that's already 1 down. Chu going out alongside the beam. Coming in, but not going to follow up on Zombie Duck. Incredibly low. 86 HP, still alive. Needs the help of his team to maybe put some pressure on them. Going to immediately beg for plates. Does get a ton of them to do so, but still it's a 4v3. It's a risky situation. EG as well. Not sure if they got tags. And actually, 17 kills on Team 14. This is 90 roll. Struggling 176. Oh, drugs throwing. RMS, though. The beam from Helix does go down. It's left to Helix. Doctor stop.
Your teammate
1v1.
killed.
Beam's coming in, though. Helix. The comfortability of this 117 at range. Especially a... Oh, I forgot. Meltdown. Meltdown probably won the... Well, I mean, there's a lot of 117... Plays it careful. It's an awkward 117 to use in terms of its iron sight. But I think EG are coming around. Yeah, it's going to be a 1v1v2. Doctor stop. Helix. And they have EG on their back. Thing is, though, that RMG has to pick who does he want to go for, and Doctor Stop's going to be the focus. Helix, I think, realizing this. And Red Moon gone. They do lose insolence. As soon as I look away. Helix, though, holding his ground. Gets one. Left at one, left.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Backs up. 21 kills on the board. Definitely going to be the kill leaders for the round. Risen, though, still, they're doing pretty strong. 2 players up, but they've currently got 9 kills. Clearing buildings. FG across. Gonna be able to get the res. Called Ninja. Gonna go down. FG playing incredibly split. Daddy's in a helicopter. Panchito, the only one still in the building. Could possibly go for res, but no one's pushing. Confirms God Ninja. This is where they need to push. It's only going to be Panchito. They do get the res, though. Gets the res. Has the shotgun ready. Misses the shot. A crucial shot. Topo just buying time, trying to get the plates up. Panchito running away. Does any of them realize it? Yeah, gonna get overwhelmed. The ADS time with that LMG is gonna be real slow. Running straight into Risen, though. I think he's realized his mistake. Panchito. Not gonna get shot. Takes a while until any of them shoot him. High does go down. That's Helix. And clutching up for the team is gonna go down. Risen now on 10. Money's split between top 3 teams. I think it's 70 first place. Okay, Sweet Dreams and Logic. Running. They have high ground to work with. Not gonna get spotted. ROG still with the full squad, though. I think they're the only team with a full squad. Indeed, they are. We do still have Team 4, which is going to be Peaky Blinders, rather. Peaky Blinders currently on 7 kills. They have 3 man. Got some high ground to work with. Shooting at the helicopter. Trying to take down what's left of FG. And I think they are going to give up on the helicopter. Missing the ninja. Helix, though, incredibly low. Probably going to get picked up here. 16 HP. Somehow alive. He could probably get killed off by Daddy. Indeed, he is. Helix finally going to get put to an end. Team 14. 90 although still going to be the kill leaders by a mile. Don't think anyone's came close to that. Even, I think, Risen are probably one of the closest teams. FG's only sitting on 3. Having to go for that placement point. No placement points. I died his own. Need to be cautious. I think he's just gonna... Is he gonna take his own death? Is he gonna take the risk? Has the smoke there actually beautifully placed. Hoping he doesn't get spotted. I mean, there's no cover to work with. Of course he is. Ray's gone. Should never happen. MVP. Vahid. 8 HP and that's it. Unfortunate. Left to Logic. In a 1v4. Smokes himself. Looking for a res. I mean, it's a I mean, if they can get this res, that's big. They need that res. He's getting shot on the side. That's MVP actually pushing ahead. MVP gets the re-knock, though. Immediately trades his life for it. Left to Vahid. Mantle's in the building, and that's going to be the kill. Left to 1, and that's going to be Logic. Still alive somehow. Though it's probably going to have to die, nevertheless. I think he's going to attempt the zone death. But obviously, Defender, it's going to take longer for him to die out to zone. But so nevertheless, ROG take the victory. Not sure how many kills, but I think they did decent. Near enough 10 kills, but still great game from them. Didn't drop a single player. Had the full squad all the way up until the very end. That's going to be crucial again. You need those players. Still 5 kills going into Majesty, 3 to Original, 2 on Unbroken, and alongside that, Lover with 1. Very strong game. Decent kills. And of course, a great placement again. First place is 15 kills worth. So, I mean, you do want those that placement point. Also, you do, of course, need those kills to back it up. I mean, yeah, it's generally placement based. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, it's full-blown placement based. I don't know why I was saying that earlier. That wasn't really placement based. It is very much placement based. But if you're a team like, of course, 90 roll with 20 plus kills, you obviously placement is also going to be benefiting you hugely as long as you get that kill count alongside. I mean, still great stuff coming in from ROG main. So again, a very strong amount of kills. That's going to be a total of 11 kills. But they are going to be tied up. That's going to be Risen in second place with the exact same amount of kills. 11 kills on the board. 7 of which coming in from CC, which is going to be Sweet Dreams. Logic alongside to get 4 kills. So Insolence, unfortunately, not going to get anything at all. But he did what he could. So the great stuff from the duo of Logic and Sweet Dreams. Going to be a total of 11 kills just by the 2 of them. Great stuff. We've got third place going to go over to Team 4, which is going to be Peaky Blinders. I mean, nothing really too crazy. Of course, Ray's doing his best, trying to get some kills for the team. 5 kills on the board for him, a very good amount. But then, of course, we got Fahid and MVP with 1 kill each. Is that Vivant? I'm presuming that's Vivant, because I know he goes by that name usually. That might be a different guy, don't know. But still, nevertheless, it's going to be a 7-kill game coming for them with the third place, so nothing too crazy, but still not bad. Again, placement points do matter pretty heavily. FG going to take a 4th place, though with only 3 kills on the board. Nothing really happening there, unfortunately, in terms of kills, but they do at least have the placement. 5th place going to go over to Team 14, which, I mean, again, they did incredible. 90 roll with a very strong amount of kills. 22 doubling. Literally combined first place and second place's kill count and made it their own. Going to be, I mean, still 5th place. It's all right. Nothing too bad. But still, they're definitely going to be leading the charge, though, in terms of overall points currently. 22 kills in this type of lobby is crazy. Great stuff for that. It was a lot of risk coming into it. I mean, again, it's going to be very much placement based. Everyone's playing a bit more cautious, a bit more scary. And they still managed to pop off with a total of 22, a very strong amount. Good stuff to them. Then, so yeah, Hadi with 7 kills, 6 kills to Helix, RMS with 5, and Lormir with 4. Evil Geniuses taking 6th place, going to be with a pretty good amount as well. 11 kills on from them. RMG with 6 kills. Coco with 3, 1 on high, and 1 as well on A and B. Not sure what's going to happen with them, because I do believe Coco did use an Odin earlier on in the game. I think he only got 1 kill from it, but still, I'm not sure about deductions. 7th place going to go to Team 5, which is going to be Hybrids with a total of only 4 kills. We're going to kind of speed run here. So 3 kills going over to Team 12, which is going to be Party Mood. Red Moon taking an early death in 9th place with only 2 kills. We've got EXT. They did use Odins. So, I mean, they do have a decent amount of kill count here on EXT. So it's EXT News. It's going to be the team name. They have good kills, but the issue is they didn't use Odins. I don't know how many times they used Odins, but we'll have to see. 3 kills on Drugs and Dr. Stop, so that's already 6 kills. And then the addition of Lynch and Rajaz? I don't know how to say his name. But still, that's going to be a very strong amount of kills coming in from them. So that's going to be a grand total of, I believe, 14 kills on the 10th place. So a very strong game. But again, they didn't use man weapons. So I don't know what's going to be any, how much the deductions are going to be. We've got AMK taking a very early death. 11th place with not a single kill to their name. 12th place going to go over to Wontons with 3 kills. 13th place over to Team 2, which is going to be the dude with 4 kills. 3 kills coming from Maniac. Maniac trying to hold his own, but I mean, unfortunately, again, an early death to them. And then nothing else happening for the other team. So Turbo Esports taking a very early death alongside Incredibles. And then, of course, Team 14, which is going to be Team 19, rather, which is going to be La Fala. Apologies. I'm not of the tongue of what the name of the team is meant to be from. But still, Farfalla. I'm going with that. Still, unfortunately, going to be taking an early death as well. So, I mean, still, decent game coming from a lot of these teams. Of course, most of which is going to be coming in from 90 rule. Again, 22 kills first round. Decent placement points as well. So, I mean, they're doing really strong currently. We'll have to see if they can keep that up. But, I mean, again, it's a high risk, high reward. Of course, it paid off this round. But, I mean, if they do the same thing again, maybe it doesn't pay off next round. That's the thing. It's all about consistency. And when you play risky like they're doing right now, I mean, it could bite them in the ass in the next couple rounds. We'll have to see. But I mean, again, a very strong game. Risen, 3 manning, still doing pretty strong. 2nd place and with 11 kills, 2 of which of the players are getting the 11 kills. Unfortunately, again, Insolence with no kills, but still very strong start coming in from them. Considering they're 3 manning especially. Hopefully they get a 4th in this next game. AMK, I believe, just switched. I believe I just saw Andrew join into the game as well. So I do believe they have subbed out someone. I'm not sure who, but I do believe Andrew's now playing in. They're bringing out the big guns. Is Medic banned? No, Medic is allowed. I saw a lot of teams without Medic, and I finally found a team that didn't use Medic. I can quickly grab the rules soon now, just to clarify. But again, snipers are banned. Odin is banned. So yeah, SMRS, FHJ, Purify. Whoa. FHJ is banned. I mean, I guess that's the case because of obviously helicopter is going to be banned. So, I mean, everyone's going to be on vehicles. So having an FHJ banned is kind of reasonable. SMRS is banned alongside Purify, all the ballistic weapons, basically. Whoa. Halt. I have just made a realization. Annihilator is not banned. That is the one weapon you don't want banned. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if anyone's going to abuse it. But currently on the rules, there is no Annihilator banned. It's not written in the rules. It's only ballistic. It's only it's not even mentioned about ballistics. It's only Purifier, Tempest, War Machine. That means that the Annihilator is technically allowed. I need to scroll down. Did they was that unintentional? Wait, all the guns in green and are also banned if you find... Oh, never mind. Okay, they clarified it, but in the rules itself, it's allowed, technically. They didn't write the Annihilator down, but they're saying all guns in green drops and red boxes are also banned. What? I can't tell if customs are meant to be banned or not. Oh, something is I don't know. But still, okay, Annihilator's banned. Annihilator's banned, but it's just not written down. They clarify it later, but it's not. It's banned, nevertheless. I thought I just picked up a meta. Never mind. Yeah, Echo, Striker, HS2, Jack 12, and R9's banned. Odin's banned, as mentioned, and then snipers. Every single sniper. Vehicles, tank, truck, hoverbike, jackal, chopper, rally car. So, yeah, we got time. I'm not sure why we're waiting too much. We're waiting quite a bit of time until the next game. I don't know what's happening. I guess people are probably arguing about the bans. Because I believe there was obviously a couple teams did use Odin, so I'm presuming there's probably a bit of a complication, a bit of arguments between teams, just saying like, oh, why you use Odin, my friend? Can you not read? Something like that, probably. But I mean, yeah, for the most part, we're waiting. Some people are saying rematch. I have no clue if they're going to attempt a rematch. I mean, obviously that's going to be pretty bad for a lot of teams, especially of course 90 Rule, a team that didn't use any bans from what I'm aware, and. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm unsure if they're gonna... Oh yeah, shit. I just realized FG didn't use Chopper, to be fair. Ooh. EG used Chopper. Oh, oh, the realization, it's hitting me. Wait, Chopper's banned. FG used Chopper at endgame. Daddy used it at endgame. EG used Chopper at endgame. Chopper when they jumped on... Was it EG? It was some team. I forgot. In the, like... Oh, damn. How many teams use Chopper? Oh, no, that's more... Oh, nah. I don't know. Well, I think right now it's currently being discussed as to if it's going to be rematched. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. The realization just hit me. Damn. Chopper's banned. Okay. Well, let's see. We're just going to have to wait on time and see what happens. You're not playing today on tournament? Currently? I mean, there may be an NA tournament play. Depending, we'll see. It doesn't matter on lineups. But currently, for this event, obviously I'm casting. Not going to be playing in it. But, I mean, yeah, currently I believe it's just going to be a discussion as to if they're going to rematch it. But, yeah, currently it's just going to be waiting. Yeah, for the most part, we're just going to be waiting on time, but hopefully everyone else is, of course, having a good time. Of course, thank you to our sponsors, of course, making the event happen. $130 on the line, 3-day event, giving, obviously, back to the community. Hope this goes well, but I mean, yeah, for the most part, we are just going to be waiting on time, waiting for a decision to be made as to if they're going to be deciding to rematch. The realization's hitting me now. Just the amount of people that probably use bans in that case scenario. It is unfortunate. I don't know how AMK died, because I'm obviously, again, well, they lost 2 players early on. I think it was Signal J and Ali died in a vehicle. Not sure if that was to do with an FHJ. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. If that was involved with an FHJ, then obviously that's a concern, but I don't think it was. I don't know. This is always unfortunate, man. I think this is the third time I've casted Theory Gaming. And it's the 3rd time we always have concerns about rules. I think this time around, though, it's not as big of a concern in terms of how it was written. Because I think the previous times, when it came to rules. It was more regarding how it was written down in the rules like section. I think people just it wasn't really, in all honesty, it wasn't written too correctly. It wasn't written in like a more normal way, because obviously it was just unconventional, let's say. I think that's the best term for it. It was a very unconventional way of writing down the rule set, and it just confused a lot of people. So a lot of people obviously used bans. They weren't really sure. But this time around, I believe it's not as bad, but it's more of a case of a lot more people just didn't read the rules properly in that sense. Obviously, Odin's being used, Chopper was being used. Yeah, but we'll have to see. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking they're discussing on regarding a rematch. A lot of people saying in the room chat saying it's rematched, but I have no clue. I think it's just going to be currently discussed. Yeah, I don't know. They're just waiting on it right now. Okay, we can do a rematch. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate to a lot of people, yeah. But yeah, it looks to be been decided. This will be rematched. The last lobby won't count, and we are just going to rematch it entirely. Damn. Okay, so we're going to be doing another 3 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. So just for clarification, it is going to be rematched. Which, obviously, if you're a team like AMK, you're pretty happy. Oh, looks like we're about to start. Oop, there we go. Okay, looks like we're finally making the clarifications. So yeah, it's going to be rematch. So this is now going to be round 1. All technicality, this is now going to be round 1. They're about to start. I'm waiting for it to get into the game so we can begin it. But yeah, looks like it has been clarified. Round 1. It's now going to be redone, rewritten. So last round didn't count. Just because of numerous teams using bans. Either Chopper or Odin. Either of the two. But now, that should be clarified, hopefully. But obviously, if you're a team like, I don't know, Incredibles, Turbo Esports, game's begun now. Let's check it. So, of course, if you're going to be Turbo Esports and Incredibles, AMK, like all these teams that kind of did bad really early on, obviously top teams, that have a shot at winning. Obviously, you're going to be relieved. Wow, okay, redo. I get a reset. I get to completely make a comeback. We'll have to see if they can do that. But obviously, I feel a bit devastated for teams like 90 Roll, of course, doing 2 kills purely on 1 round. Obviously, incredible in this type of environment when everyone's playing a bit more passive. No one's gotten anything close to a kill count, except for one team, which they did end up using bans, so I don't know. But I mean, still, it's going to be devastating. Hopefully, that 90 Roll don't possibly just lose the wind in their sails. Hopefully, they keep it going, keep it rolling, and don't get too unmotivated or underconfident, because they just had the 1 round that they did incredibly well just get reset entirely. So hopefully it goes well for them this round. And that's going to be kind of the team I'm hoping for, at least. If they can maybe make a comeback. Maybe not get discouraged by the fact that that round that they just popped off in is getting reset. Hopefully they still continue the way they were, but we'll have to see. Just look at the screen. I'm getting pissed. The amount of arteries and Vivians I'm seeing is actually wild. Alright, still 16 teams. Let's see. So, also gives time for Risen to get a 4th in. Did they get a 4th in, though? They did! So, it's going to be Zin. Zin's going to be coming in as their 4th player for the scrim. Let's see on AMK. No. I thought they had Andrew. I saw Andrew join the lobby. I'm guessing he joined and then immediately left or something. I don't know. Not sure. But it's going to be still the same AMK lineup then. I was kind of confused with that. Okay, of course, AMK going to be taking on Black Market. Are they going to get nested, though? Doesn't look like it. And presumably, Incredibles are going to take Sanitarium side. I think they might get contested here. No, they're not. So let's see this flight. Obviously, with this flight path, I mean, you can go most areas. Probably Dorm's like the only area that you can't really reach. E-platform even as well. But for the most part, you can land most places. And everyone's playing split. No real contests so far. No one's going into Sanitarium, no one's nuke, black, downtown, like contesting at least. But I think we see something arisen in Wontons. I think this could be the first little fight. All landing at front, center as well. Directly in the center, and immediately N is down. Eden alongside. 2 down. Already half the team gone for Wontons. Amir just trying to find something, but he isn't going to find anything. Godfather left. Last remaining, and it's actually auto revive. What's happened here? We've full-blown changed the rule set. Okay, not tags anymore. Was that intentional? Well, was that the intention? But they are going to get chased. Godfather, you've been given a beautiful gift. By that, it's now auto revive. You don't have to go for tags, but now you need to be just keeping yourself alive. You have rewind, though unfortunately it does take a while for the rewind to go through. Misses the zipline. That is crucial. That was very needed for him to get. But unfortunately, he chokes it. Footstep on his right. Need to be real careful. Hasn't got rewind anymore. Getting chased heavily. Goes for the zipline. That was rough. I mean, if Godfather managed to get that zipline, he would have been perfect. He would have had the vehicle and gone. Drugs, though, going to be going down. That's going to be against FG. Running straight into a different person. Gets the zipline carefully. Incredibly low, 17 HP. Godfather's heart racing right now. Running straight past multiple players. Is getting chased right now. He has rewind ready. Misses. Does get it back. And he can maybe stall for time. He has 50 seconds on the clock. Full team arisen. Desperate for his death. Logic right there. Gonna be jumping. Has the zipline. Rewinds. A beautiful rewind, though he's still nearby. And I think he may have done it. Godfather. Can he clutch for the team? 30 seconds. The entirety arisen. Hungry. Desperate to wipe them off. Okay, this is a pretty big thing now. Auto revive is pretty big. Koos gonna go down as well. FG, I believe, lost one only now. And Ali gonna go down. That's to Eric. That's gonna be Incredibles. I'm going to keep an eye on Godfather, though. He's still in a very treacherous situation. 13 seconds. Right behind him is, I believe, Insolence. Barely alive. Doesn't have another rewind, though. That's crucial. 5 HP. 5 seconds. And it's going to be Zin ending his life. An unfortunate death, and Incredibles actually losing trade to trade. They did actually manage to res an alley. Sleuth, and unfortunately left to one. Maxwell. Is Incredibles going to take an early outing again? And indeed they are. Unfortunate. It was down to the 1v1 as well. Rezox does manage to clutch. And surprisingly enough, though, Incredibles up against V12, the two teams that got out really early. I think they both took 16th and 15th place last round. This time around it's different. Incredibles going to be taking back that that last two spots. But V12, got to make sure it's not them instead. Surprisingly, EXT though in a fight here. FG still finding it out. Gonna be a 3v something. Did they wipe him? I think they did. EXT are gone entirely. Fought off Crash and already 3 teams gone. Pretty quickly.
Airdrop incoming.
Why rematch? As mentioned, it's going to be a rematch due to the fact that multiple teams didn't use banned weapons. Odin was used several times. Alongside that, vehicles, helicopter was used quite often. Now they're going to go grab another player, so that's going to be... Who? V12 struggling. They can't risk too much. Next going to be going down. Maniac immediately with the push. Has this high ground over a player here who with the shotgun misses it. Gets one. And Ali dead. That's the Helix. Agaslov. In a 2v4. Struggling to get this ninja off. Beg does get one. Ninja. Left to him. Mantling. Gonna get beamed, and indeed it is. That's the unfortunate wipe. The dude finding some quick and easy kills. What is V12 doing, though? Rog. Majesty gonna get one. They have lost one player, though. Original out. Majesty really far away. They're playing incredibly split. Need to be careful. Beaming. Ross. 4 HP. It's risky. Revive comes back. That nade could have insta-killed him. Had he confirmed... Oh, that's toxic. Hypno, as per usual, with subtle racism coming in. Confirms the knock after the revive flight, though Yuma immediately does so as well. With a huge nade. Does get the kill. Here comes the revive, though. This is big for V12. Can easily get some pickups. Some free kills, and indeed they are. RMS down now. Left to Lawmere. Lawmere with the Antelope immediately bolting away. And we're probably going to be expecting a lot more kills here. Again, auto revive going to give a lot of opportunities for players to get a lot of kills. Original backup with Majesty. Love running away. Ross does get knocked. Immediately push coming in from Majesty. Has Poltergeist. Immediately runs away, but there's still... Well, Isa here. Took a while to kill. Is going to go for it, though. Does get that free kill and the original melee shot in the back. That's by Chris Lover right there. Gets the kill. But actually, no, it's Majesty getting it. Now gonna go for the res. They don't have medic. Now that's the big issue here. I think that's gonna be the big concern for a lot of these teams. Let's get the 3-key Majesty. Wonderful play. Already on 4 kills, the only kills for the team, and here comes Risen, currently on the rotation with 2 motorcycles.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Careful now. Risen did beat. Ooh, that's a big nade. Hurt Sweet Dreams pretty decently. And it does look like... Who? Who's gonna get the custom first? FG choking with the vehicle. Rock dies his own. Looks to be just fine, and it looks like AMK should be able to get this free custom. They're much better because they've actually lived a decent amount of time now. So yeah, actually no, it wasn't Vivant, so Vahid is someone else. More like has gone poof. They have... It's more like even... Yeah, more like on a different team, rather. Although it does get no snitch, though. And here's the opening. From melee 3 down. Legend left. With the shotgun. Has CC right there. Sweet dreams. Oh! Legend went to Farlight and came right back just to clip Risen. That's going to be an unfortunate ending for it. Holy! Why the ending? Not one you generally expect. Oh, sorry, my mic was a bit loud there, but holy, you don't really expect, you don't really see that often when Risen get clipped so hard like that. I mean, it's down, of course it's going to be Red Moon players, no snitch, obviously. Like, not long ago, maybe a month or two ago, 1v4'd Risen. Now, it's going to be Legend with a ninja, somehow making out of it alive. Don't know how he did. I thought he couldn't get Logic. I thought he was a bit too far away, but he managed to do it somehow, some way. But that was an amazing play from Legend. He is probably so happy that got clipped. And the nade from Senor gonna get a 4K onto the dude alongside. Real big play coming in. Great stuff over to Legend, of course. Legend feeling himself now, but that's the only kills they have for the team. Question is, can they follow up? Of course, they just wiped Risen. 4K, but can they follow up? They need more kills. Again, now that auto revive is enabled, we're gonna probably see a lot more aggression coming in from a lot of these teams. Oh, holy moly. Sorry that may have bursted some eardrums. But I must say that was a pretty wild kill. I need to lower my volume. I haven't lowered my volume on this one. Okay, my volume should be a bit... Mic should be a bit quieter now. But it should be a bit more manageable for a lot of people. I'm sorry for bursting your eardrums, ladies and gentlemen. But, whoa, that was a clip. I think people can understand that.
Is almost ready.
Jesus. Yeah, okay. Let's see some of the other teams. So, let's see for Zone. Zone's going to be pretty decent, I'd say. There's a lot of hills. Again, snipers are banned. So, I mean, I'm quite curious on how people are going to try and engage these fights without snipers to follow up. But V12 actually doing pretty well themselves. Again, they've got a really strong kill count. 14 kills on the board. Lost Yuma. I think they just got the wipe as well. Indeed, they did. Wiping Team 19. Left to 9 teams. Missing these wipes, unfortunately. EG. Oh! As soon as I walk out, I heard the nade. But a beautiful nade after the revive flight 2 and gets the confirms. Easer. I don't know how... Is that meant to be an I or an L? I don't know. Currently on the chase on Razorx and Alley, though they are going to be managed to back up. But that's unfortunate. That was a big nade. Perfect opportunity. Got the 2-piece. And gets immediately a bunch of loot. Has the vehicle, and I think... Are they going to attempt the chase? That's the question.
Skill chip ready for upgrade. Airdrop incoming.
Oh. I just realized, yeah, also that was a 4-piece from Legend. He got obviously the 1v3 there. But he did 4K technically. Still. Oh no, Legend immediately going down. Oh wait, no, what is it not? Oh no, never mind, it wasn't a 4-piece, it was a 3. It was just a 1v3. I thought he got all 4, never mind. It's still 3. Damn, that was a... It's still... I'm pretty shocked by that. That was a really good play coming from him. Let's see. Now gonna be on rotations. Lots of vehicles. Gonna be playing it careful. Yeah, I think we're not going to see much of engagements, to be honest. I don't think we're going to see much at all, at least for the time being. We're going to probably see a bit more passive playstyles, not many engagements for the likelihood. Just going to be playing for positioning. Of course, again, high ground is crucial. Snipers aren't allowed. You put your voice there. Yeah, do not fear. Do not fear, Carlito. It has been lowered. My voice is now lower. Oh. RMS down. That's 2 dead already, at least. On to Team 14. Again, Team 14 did amazing last round. Unfortunately, not this time around as much. They're only on 2. Lawmere gets beamed off the vehicle, and that's going to be FG coming in. Haddy. Hunting for field indeed he does gets it. And now, luckily for him, he can just sit here. He can just wait it out. So FG gets traded immediately. And Cheeto gone. Haddy. If he turned around like that, it would have been big, but does go down. Red Moon left 2. And he's just going to stay inside. What's you shooting? I hear the nades though. Team 5, you hear gunshots on the right side. Necro gonna find a kill. Yeah, it's just gonna be gunshots. A heat on the far left, but I mean again, it's gonna be this range. I mean, again, sniper's banned, so it's gonna be a bit hard for anyone to really get some shots going off, especially if you can get a kill here for some reason. That'll be wild. Necro with already 2 pieces. Ali gets 1, but traded away. Is Necro. That's already at least 3 dead. Gotta get the res quite quickly. Smoked him out. Senor with high ground. Double customs. AMK finally getting group going. They've only got 6 kills currently. Not much aggression coming in, but I mean, again, they really choked the ball last game. Luckily for them, it's going to get reset, so this is the time for them to shine. Taking high ground. Yeah, I think they're going to be doing the same thing, just setting up for high ground, not really playing too much. RMS going to go down. Legend out to the picture as well, dying. Immediately gets picked up by FG. FG with the vehicles now, looking to rotate. They are getting pretty low, need to be careful. They have 11 kills now on the board, so FG looking much better than last game, though. They're chasing Hadi and V12 in the wide open. Need to be cautious. Crashes. And they may have just cucked it. And indeed they did that. Driving poorly done. And Cheeto prematurely dead. With all of that loot is worse. Hadi though in the open. I think he just shot. Did he shoot? Not sure. He's very distracted with the tricksters. Gonna spot an alley. It's a risky shot. He has the vehicle still. Gotta go for it. Senor dead. Let's check on AMK. Alley backing up. Chew as well gonna get a kill. Immediately traded away. Does get confirmed, lucky enough. Now he's playing super close up though. That's the issue. Who's dead? Immediately after revive flight 2. And quite quickly, we're gonna see Peaky Blinders rushing up the mountain. Adi on bottom left. Lots of customs lying around. Spots are dropped. Chew beamed from Necro. Adi with a nice little spot here. Oh, next to the Lawmere. Lead, let's see. Spotting V12. Beaming through, tagging a bit. What do you mean again? The range not going to be working out in their favor. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a lot more like ranged ARs next game. Obviously, we see a lot of 117s. Of course, it's a meta gun. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Kilo or something. A Kilo would be a decent gun for this type of thing. Obviously, the 80th bullets, but it's an absolute laser at range. Not as good close compared to 117, but still, it's an absolute beam. But unfortunately, Gotti going to go down. Let's check on Red Moon. All that kind of risking around. Gonna find a vehicle. And no snitch. That's one. But again, it's only an FFAR. Seeing if we can get a second. Unfortunately, going to get shot on the side. That's V12, and the beam coming in. Senor gets one. Razok's gone. Hypno lagging, it looks like. Nally right there. Ninja taking top control. So quickly, EG losing everyone. Left to one. Senor with the high ground. He could take this. Tags up Hypno a bit. Needs to be careful on this play, though. He can get overwhelmed. He doesn't play this right, but the nade coming in, that from Senor J up against Heed. Gets that kill. Play it careful. Don't risk too much. Doesn't have any nades. I think it was a bit of a premature ninja. Real careful about this. I think the ninja wasn't needed. Vivant down. I'm going to probably have to check in that in a second. It's left to raise. Raises all that remains for the blinders. Can Senor get this fight, though? I'm going to have to check on someone else, then. Don't think much is going to be happening here. Original with RMS. RG again with the full squad. I mean, again, that's kind of what RMG are doing very well, though. They have, both games, they've so far kept a full team endgame. There's still 8 teams left. It's only them and AMK that currently have a full squad up. AMK have that high ground. 12 kills on board. Lorme outside of zone. Naggy spots it. Beaming. And it's going to be Necro taking that kill. Legend. Now all that remains for Red Moon. He clutched up in the 1v3 against Risen. Can he follow up now? AMK directly above him. V12 directly ahead of. And EG did get wiped. Senor did go down to V12.
Skill chip ready for upgrade.
FG playing for placement. Nades coming in. Here's the footsteps. Just has to be cautious.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
They are going to be rotating on the right side. Nobody checked behind. They spot an alley. An alley on 7 kills. 21 kills on the board for V12. They're looking strong. They have been looking strong ever since they got the chance to come back. Has the shotgun ready. 248, but that's not enough. And indeed, they're wiped. An unfortunate shotgun shot was simply unfortunately not enough. 248. That is rough. 2 HP staying alive. Maybe a bit more, but still. 90 taking a wide angle. This could easily mess up FG, and I think it may do. Indeed it is. Daddy gone. And Cheeto barely alive to the medic. But he has to rotate. Legend dead. So Trovo needs to save his team. Can he save his team, though? I'm going to attempt to run over his teammate instead. Now the question is, he's going to go for placement, but Ali with the nade! And currently Senor with 9. 22 kills on the board. The heavy carry coming in from Senor and Necro. Left to 1, and that's of course going to be Soy Topo taking the zone death. Going to take a second because he's defender, but that's going to be AMK making a huge comeback. They are so relieved that the first game did not count. It's going to be GG's. Very strong game again. 9 and 8 kills, both 2 AMK members. Great stuff coming in for this game. Very strong. Well, very unfortunate for Risen. Again, they had an amazing, well, first round, but again, as mentioned, it's going to be cancelled. It's going to be redone entirely that round. Yeah, I don't think they really did that much. They died pretty early on. Still, though, great stuff. That's going to be Senor J again. That's going to be 9 kills with him, 8 to Necro, 3 on Ali, 2 on Nagdi. A very strong game coming in again. That's going to be a total of 22 kills. Nicely done. A big comeback game for them. Second place is going to go over to FG with a lot more kills coming in this time around. They only had 2 kills the previous. Now with the resets, all the revive, they're playing a bit more aggressive. Going to be a total of 11 kills here with the second place. So pretty strong game coming in from FG. ROG though, going to get third place. Again, did well. They didn't win the game though, unfortunately. They didn't win the game. They got third place this time around with still the full squad advantage. But that nade from Ali was so crucial, devastated the team. But still, great stuff over to the Majesty with 5, 1 to Lover. Only 6 kills on the board for them, unfortunately. Fourth place going to go over to Team 6, which is, of course, Red Moon. Of course, the play probably... So, I'm not sure. It's a pretty big play. Probably the play of the day. I don't think anyone else is going to beat that in the next 2 rounds. Legend with the 1v3 against Risen, keeping them alive with a clean 1 pumps. And it worked beautifully for them, but unfortunately, not many kills coming off afterwards. They did die off quite frequently, and they just had to keep resetting, trying to get some loot to work with. They didn't find any more fights to really take and get a lot of kills from. But again, Legend 3 kills, Gotu with 1, 2 from No Snitch, Zombie Duck with 1. I mean, still, considering the fact that that play was made, I can forgive them for the kill count, but still, decent stuff coming in from them. 5th place going to go over to V12. Again, a team that died off first, team wiped the previous game. Luckily, that reset, and now they got 5th place this time around. V12, that going to be Turbo Esports with 21 kills, just one below AMK. Still, very strong game from them as well. Natalie with 7, 6 to Hypno, Razox with 5, and 3 to Yuma. We've got 6th place going to go over to Team 4, which is, of course, going to be Peaky Blinders, with not that many kills, unfortunately. They're only going to be grabbing 3 kills total. 1 kill to everyone except for Vahid. Vahid? Who it is. Evil Geniuses, with 1 kill each to everyone here with the 7th place. Going to be 8th place, going to go over to Team 14, which, of course, again, 90 rule. They did an amazing last game. Tags, and they still grabbed 22 kills, I think. This time around, not going to be as much in terms of their performance. They're going to get only 3 kills. But I mean, yeah, it just sucks, unfortunately, for them. 9th place is going to go to Team 5, which is going to be, of course, Hybrids with a decent amount of kills, 7 kills coming in. Then, yeah, nothing really much happening for a lot of these teams. Team 2 being the dude taking 11th place, 1 kill to everyone on the team. Again, Risen, of course, dying out real early on. 12th place had, I mean, decent kills considering their placement. Zin with 3 kills, 1 each to Logic and So-So, which I believe was Insolence. Then we got some other kills from other teams. EXT with only 2, and then Beg with 1 as well. I mean, yeah, nothing too crazy, but still amazing performance coming in from AMK. Big comeback. They obviously are probably thrilled to the fact that the game got restarted. Of course, Legend with probably the best play we're going to see. I don't think anyone's going to beat that play. That was a big play from Legend. A wonderful play. Great stuff to him. Then, of course, V12 making a big comeback there as well. So, surprisingly enough, 2 teams that did pretty horrible last round have made a big turnaround. Of course, that being Turbo alongside AMK. But we'll have to see if they can keep that going. Again, it's all about consistency. Hopefully that one round was a blip for them, and we'll have to see if they can keep that performance going. Yeah, one sad thing, though, is Incredibles. Incredibles have died out early twice now. So, I mean, even with the round 1 not... Well, the previous round not counts... the first round we ever casted was not counted. They still died real early on this game, which is really bad. They died second to last as well. So they've died in the same spots twice. They've taken a 15th place both games. Really unfortunate for Incredibles. They need to really get themselves, get their shit together, quite frankly. And hopefully perform the next 2 games. I mean, again, luckily it's 3 days. So, I mean, there is time to make a comeback. You can make mistakes. But, I mean, so far 2 rounds in, they've died the same same position. Died off drop pretty much. So, I mean... We'll have to see if they can make a comeback, but hopefully the next round goes well. So again, next round is technically second game, but I mean, hopefully we see a lot of plays like that. I mean, again, I don't think Legend, and nobody can beat Legend's play. That was a huge play. How was that feasible? I hate that I wasn't recording because I would like to rewatch that on stream, but still, that was a wild play. Ay. Again, obviously, great stuff to Legend for making that play. And next game should be starting relatively soon. I hope that it's not going to take as long as last time, because I mean, again, obviously everyone was contemplating if we were going to use, if they were going to redo the round or whatnot. I didn't see anyone use bans this time around, so it looks like we're just fine. Yeah, for the time being, we're just going to wait it out. I'm going to see what happens. Relaxing. But yeah, I don't see much in terms of what people are saying. So yeah, from the looks, so from the looks of things, it was meant to be auto revive from the start, but the first game, it didn't. So the first round overall wasn't like all the settings reset or something. That's what they're saying. So that's why it was tags, which makes sense. Yeah, next game started. 15 teams in, so 1 team did back out. I'm not sure which team that was.
You are the new jump leader.
Hopefully,
good luck.
Again, hopefully some of these teams make a comeback. Again, I mean, Incredibles looking real rough after the past 2 games. I've been playing with them recently, so I'm technically in the team for EU. So obviously, I kind of want them to make a comeback, make something happen here. Obviously, they have the capability. Incredibles were holding the #1 spot in Mobile Mayhem. Well, last season Mobile Mayhem for a good while, from the beginning to nearly the end. They only choked, I think, the second day or the last day. the second to last day or the last day entirely. They choked it and they just lost that position on first place. It was really unfortunate for them. And I just hope they make a comeback. I mean, again, this obviously is a team that's very strong with Zluth. Obviously, amazing player. We got Eric, Maxwell, Slark alongside to boot him up. Obviously, this is a very strong team. Now the question is, can they dig deep and really pull through? We'll have to see. Of course, AMK finally getting a group. They've got the group going. They luckily choked the first game, but it got redone. They made a comeback on the next game. But of course, for a team like Risen, what's going through their mind? They just got clipped. They had an amazing first game, well, considering what was happening. And that got redone. Now going to be dying out pretty early. They had the momentum as well. If they weren't in that... It's just unfortunate. 1v3. Really unfortunate for them. Hopefully, it goes well now. So is Sweet Dreams? That's a lie. So is Insolence. Sweet Dreams is CC. I have the registration up. I have the reg just to make sure because I knew this would happen. Risen going to be going once again to New Vision. Are they going to contest it this time around? No, they do not. Nobody's going to want the smoke. Holy, look at this flight. Yeah, we're going to be expecting probably a lot of contests. We're going to have Red Moon taking on Nuclear Plant, I think. Are they? Yeah, they are. Let's check on Red Moon. So, of course, Legend made a big play, but unfortunately, he's going to be dying out early on this time around. This is going to be up against Peaky Blinders. Zombie Duck trying to see if he can get a trade. Hoping he can. Gotti hoping to get a bit, just a gun. That's all he wishes for. Legend in the open, though. Gets a crack, and Legend confirmed. Cracks one. Incredibly low. Not going to get that follow-up. Zombie Duck low now. Now, this is where it gets careful. They're probably going to have to just back up. They have the motorcycle to work with. It's just really... It's just not really doable, this situation. A 3v4. They haven't got guns. It's a bit risky. There's a lot of time until the next revive flight. It looks like I think they're just going to back up, which I think is the reasonable thing to do. Maniac is going to go down. That's going to be to Senor. That's from EG. And quickly Vivant. Getting a bit closer. Okay, let's check on them quickly. Demure, Morlock, and Chiz. Up against a full squad of EG. Waiting for time, Chiz, hearing all the footsteps. They're all kind of going towards Morlock, though. That's the issue. Morlock has the zipline. They're all chasing now. He has Defender. Gonna go for the zipline. His team really far away.
The revive flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Oh shit, I look at chat for 2 seconds and quickly we're losing players. Let's check on some of these teams quickly. Ross dead. Ooh. V12 with a quick wipe. I looked for chat for 2 seconds and two engagements happened at the same time. EXT losing players as well. Where's EXT? Okay, yeah. Quick wipes and I missed them both so fast. My apologies, I looked for chat in 2 seconds. But Red Moon as well going to be losing Gotti. Losing No Snitch alongside, that's pretty big. Left to 1, that's Zombie Duck. And this is why it was crucial to stay away. Zombie Duck completely left the field, but now they have to go and get loot. Revive coming in just a moment. Adi down. FG will find 2 teams now. They did already wipe 1, now finding another. It's going to be 90 rule. 90 rule losing 2. Off the revive flight. RMS. Got from multiple angles. Couldn't even react in time. Lormir bleeding out. Helix right there in the bathrooms. If you can get a kill, this is huge. But whoa, they already knew it was there. One pump by Panchito. Lormir unfortunately bleeding out. Hattie. Only 1 left. Gonna have to wait like 2 minutes until revive flight. So yes, just stay alive. Incredibles though. Luckily, at least Incredibles, hey! They're not second to last. They're not one of the 2 teams that died out early. At least off rip. So, I mean, hey, they're doing much better than they've done the previous rounds. Hopefully, this is a calling sign. If they haven't died in either 15th or 16th place, I think they could win. Let's see. Hopefully it does work out their way. What the hell? Ooh. Oh, Demure. Demure win that one. Indeed you do. Getting Senor. RMG going down as well. Quickly the 3v4. More like though falling apart as well. So left to just 1. Demure. Can I see Demure? Yeah, it is. Left to him only though.
Airdrop incoming.
I think he just got a trade. So EG. Still no. They did get the res on one of the guys on EG. So still a 3v1. Legend down quickly and quite fast. Red Moon losing their players once again off the revive. Zombie Duck. He's just finding vehicles. He's just driving around. His entire team dies out once more, so he has to leave. That's AMK. Right up against him, so now he has to leave again. This is going to store a lot of time on Red Moon. Risen, playing it a bit more careful. They're just setting themselves up. They're not finding engagements. They're not looking for engagements. They're going to wait for the customs to land. Then they're going to go for them. And at that point, once they get the customs, then they play for the aggression. Early, mid-game, they're not going to do much. Just going to wait for the time being. Let's check on FG. Obviously, already on 8 kills. Very strong amounts. I think currently in the lead for most kills in the lobby right now. Maxwell finds first drop. That's going to be Incredibles. AMK currently on 3. Now on the vehicles.
Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered.
Gonna hit Risen now. AMK, Risen, obviously two of the strong teams. Two of the strongest teams. Obviously fan favorites on both ends. Now interested. FHJ's banned, so I mean, it's just going to be a battle of who shoots your vehicle more. And right now, AMK is the ones getting chased. Nobody has nades to cook. They're running straight into AMK. Here comes the nades. Unfortunately, not going to go much for Risen. And they're just going to be backing up for now. Playing for time. More questionable, though, is Ali with a golden stabilizer. He cannot handle the recoil of an M4. That's more questionable, if anything. Others are more reasonable. I can live with the others, but Ali, golden stabilizer on M4 is really questionable.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Let's see. Everyone else just kind of rotating, looking for what to go for, and of course, it looks like 90 rule, not 90 rule, Peaky Blinders are going to be going for likely custom pretty easily here. Sanitarium has a free custom no one's going for currently. Had he going to go down, that's Risen. Finding some kills. Their first kill indeed, that's going to be up against 90 rule. And are 90 rule going to back up? I don't think they have any vehicles. They're going to just have to play it as it is. The Risen are fighting during customs, which is probably one of the more questionable things. Are they going to go for the fire or are they going to go for customs? That's the question now. Razor's going to go and get Vivant. Let's go and check. That wipe? No. They just found a kill. But here comes all the nades and... Oh! Turbos suck at nades. They're always just obtaining nades dead to the face. That's twice now they've died to nades, like getting 2-piece by 1 nade. How? They are very unlucky when it comes to this. Both rounds so far that's happened, and luckily though, Nally going to be pulling something out of his ass. Going to get Chew. A very much needed kill. So going to go down. That to more like with a shotgun. But here comes FG rather, coming close. Spotting the custom. What is this? Trying to shoot some shots. Risen. Only gonna fire their own again. I can't watch it. Nope. It's because he was off the revive. Now I can see it. CC with the clutch though. Gonna get the dude. Just trying to shoot him off. Two. Lawmere. Rushes in. Eddie coming back. RMS as well. Now this is the issue now. It's only left to Soso. Off the revive. All customs gone, and Nagdi is going to go down to the kilo. So, I mean, I did mention I wanted to see more kilos. Made more sense. A lot more of a ranged AR. Incredibles against AMK. V12 losing players. Ali, gone. Left the Necro. Necro's going to have to back up. Incredibles looking better. There's still a lot of teams nearby. FG close. Raze directly ahead. Are we going to get spotted here? Snowboards away. But FG looking strong again. I mean, already 10 kills. Eric using Defender, has to be cautious. He has the kilo. He has the perfect gun for range. But as we can see, Team 12 coming up from the top mountain, party mood. Could rain some havoc onto Incredibles. They need to time this right. When are they going to shoot? They're waiting for time. Raze does go down and grab Daddy somehow. Makes it. Gets it confirmed. He's probably going to get pushed in a second. Has tons of loot. Panchito on the side. Panchito now realizing a mistake. Ooh, RMS with a 2-piece. Big play from RMS.
Airdrop has been delivered.
And I think that's wipe. I think they just wiped AG pretty quickly. Indeed, they do. But RMS with a strong play with the QQ9. Fastly getting 2 down. RG behind as well. It's actually going to be multiple. Why is there so many teams interested with this one area?
Airdrop has been delivered.
Right side,
Zone is
RG.
collapsing.
Directly above them is going to be the one team I can't pronounce. I think. No, actually, no. This is a different team. Team 12. That's rather party mid. Just holding Gondola, playing it careful. They're not putting some pressure on Incredibles. They could easily do so, but they're not doing it. They're running straight to RG. RG's so split, actually. Whoa. They're 3-manning, unfortunately. Original and Love is going to be the only ones here. Unbroken left. I don't know where he is.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Yeah. I mean, this could have been some free kills going over to the hands of Party, but they didn't put pressure on them. Original does go down to Eric. And quite quickly as well, Lover following the same fate. The easiest 2-piece of his life, seemingly.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Team 12 playing, like, really careful. They're not want to engage much, but Anali with the beam.
Airdrop has been
Are they following any further?
holographic.
Anyone else here? They're real split. Yuma's a nuke. Ali goes down.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Airdrop has been delivered.
Nades. Nading onto Morlek's feet, and Morlek. There's one pump mantling, unfortunately for him.
Been delivered.
Signor's like hella split as well. That's the issue as well. I don't know. It's going to be an awkward situation. Nagdi and Necro need to regroup with him. Jack 12 is banned though, right? Surely. Yeah, Jack 12 is banned. I'm not sure why it was one of the FG players was using a Jack, well, holding a Jack 12 at least. Be careful. Here comes Incredibles. A risky peek coming in. Nero in the wide open. Has the shotgun ready. Has a golden long barrel as well. Maxwell going to go down to Daddy. Right there. Quick little one pump. ADS 2. Made it flashy. Sleuth leading the charge. Rushing through. It's a free kill. So melee shot in the back. That's going to be 1v4. Finally, we're going to see an engagement coming in from Party. They're finally third-partying this fight. Slark right there. Slark incredibly low. Rewinds. Gets the one pump quite swiftly. Left to 2, though. They've lost half their team. And they might lose a third. 1v4. Incredibly low. 53 HP. Running away. Next. On the opposite side is... I don't know. Why are so many people playing so split? Zombie Duck dead. Okay, let's check on Red Moon quickly. Gotti and no snitch. Up against 90 roll. Oh, right behind them. Who's that? Risen? No, it's AMK. No, it's not. No, it's V12.
Airdrop has been delivered.
2 little kills. Now they spawn 90 roll. Eric. Down is that. Maxwell's up still, luckily. Good little smoke. Need to be real careful. Hypno, gone. Razox regrouping. Has the snowboard. So now. Engaging. Here comes Risen. Finally, we're seeing a bit more of them. Nade coming in. RMS beamed from Razox, though, instead. Now, Risen need to be quick if they want to get some kills out of this. Only 2 left on 90 roll. V12 on 3.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
This is the perfect time to try and third party. Pushing hard. And Inso leading the charge. Has Pulse already. Misses the shotgun shot. Does land it in the second time, though. And Ali down. Who's the trickster? And Ali actually gets stolen away. That's going to be Helix, I think, stealing the kill. But immediately traded away. That's CC punished for stealing the kill. Luckily, though, Nali does come straight back. 11 kills on the board for Turbo.
Airdrop has been delivered.
1v4 down. Immediately off revive. Well, after revive at least, so that's bad timing on them. Let's see AMK. AMK looking Gauntlet. This could be big. Imagine that lands. That is wild if it lands. It doesn't, though. Hit for 15 damage. I mean, that's probably the most you can ask for. Risen once again die. Well, grabbing. 90 rule players after revive. Addy and Lawmere, real far away. Lawmere's kind of close to them. Oh, is he snowboarding? Oh, he's in an ATV. Let's see though. AMK at church. Peaky blinders. Currently holding Gondola. They spot FG behind them. Rezox finding another. Turbo. Looking real strong already on 12. Throwing some nades down. They're fine nuclear plan as well. Spots one. Freest kill of his life. Fennec should have just used the 117. He would have easily gone in. Just use the 117. Rezox! If only you used the 117 in that position, he would have easily gone that. Beaming does get this one. Doesn't realize there's a guy directly behind him. Next, right behind the car. Playing careful. Ali with the nade. He could have really gone on Rezox, but he doesn't. Is Theo going to get spotted? Rezox could probably spot his feet. Indeed he does. Yeah, I don't know what next was weighing on. He could have probably gone the free pick on Rezox and played the car to try and get an alley, I think it was. No snitch dead. Red Moon left to 2. Outside of zone. Risen directly ahead of them. 10 kills on the board for Risen, but everyone's in nuclear plant. That's the issue. Maniac dead to Senior. Revive's coming in. Demure right there. Beaming Necro, but immediately traded away. Morlek and Chiz out of the picture. They're going to get that res going. Risen as well. Once again in a fight. CC. Currently leading the charge with 7 kills. This is Sweet Dreams. Trying to get some shots off. They spot 1v4. One of the last players for his team. Nero. A bit further away. Yeah, unfortunately, 1v4 in a bad situation. Has an IUS. Probably going to get jumped on. Indeed he does. Yeah, up against a full squad of Risen. Is just going to die out. Unfortunately for him. Nero last remaining, though still Risen. Pretty strong amount of kills. Actually, rather, Zin just found another. He got Eric. What's Incredible's doing? Incredible's actually fully wiped. Did much better than the previous rounds, but I mean, again, nothing too crazy. I think it was 8 kills total for them. Drops coming in, Nero down. That's going to be the wipe over to Team 12. Party mood no longer. Still holding high ground. Hearing a lot of gunshots, though. That's going to be V12 once again. Only 3 manning. Found Helix. RMS, all that remains for 90 rule. 16 kills on the board. I think leading the charge in terms of kills. That might be different, though, because FG's close by with 15. Trying to get some shots off. Has a KM44 only, though. Really bad guns on a good chunk of the players for FG. Doing what they can, but Risen. Way better suited. They have tons of loot to work with. Playing a bit careful. Playing a bit closer now. Playing off angles to try and catch them off guard. So FG putting the pressure on them. Having spotted down. Where's AMK in this predicament? AMK is holding Ridge. AMK have got the full squad as well. And Chu gonna grab one. Peak blinders with the full squad as well. Having this high ground. Spotting Sicario. Ivory right there. Ivory freely picked up by Chu.
Enemy eliminated.
Here comes the nades. Ali. He's done one full with the nades so far, but can he find more? FG. Got Risen low. They somehow got Zin. With a KN. 44 out of all things. Oh yeah, Zin's quite close. While getting shot from further back. Insolence isn't going to be able to avenge his teammate. But here comes Spotter. And surprisingly enough, Sweet Dreams currently smells Morlek and Chiz, but he has no clue. Holding this high ground, and V12 losing 2. Nagdi in the open. And yeah, V12 is going to get completely wiped. And I think Morlek just jumped out. And Morlek and Chiz does get spotted. As soon as I look away. A lot of people died out of that endgame. Left to 5 teams. Legend still solo. Chu gets the beam on Soy Topo. Immediately killed. So. Oh, the beam from Insolence. Not Insolence, Sweet Dreams. Finds Ali. Gets the freaking... Actually, no, he doesn't. Legend gets that kill, and right behind is FG, putting a lot of pressure on them. Unfortunately, didn't get that kill going. 14 kills. You hear the ninja. That's going to be an Addy, I believe. Indeed he is. On top. Q gets Topo, though. And Daddy goes down quick. And Cheeto. left one, and that's going to be the quick wipe. CC dead to zone, and that's going to be left to 3. FG down to 1. Vivant on 1 as well. Vivant holding his own, though. Gets a lot of kills. 15 kills on the board total on the team. 3 kills and death. Left to 1. Panchito with the medic. Doing an FG strategy here. Holding outside the zone with the medic for as long as he can. Takes an Agdi. Has no more medics. We didn't get the kill at Gleason. FG currently on 22. A very strong kill count. And they're taking home a 2nd place.
We have a winner.
That's the second. That's 2 games in a row now. AMK take 1st place. And the last remaining player is going to be an FG player that dies the zone instead. Twice in a row now. But still, great stuff to both teams holding the same places. 1st place AMK. 2nd place to FG. Very consistent again. Placement means a lot. So again, AMK going to be taking a lot of kills. Not as many as they did the previous round. They had 22 kills last round. This time, not going to be as much. 5 kills going to Necro. Senior J with 3. 3 as well going in from Nagdi, and Ali with 1. To give them a decent amount of kills coming in. Going to be a total of, I believe, 12 kills under their belt. But, I mean, that's a far cry from their previous round with 22. But instead, 22 kills over to FG, the 2nd place team. I forgot how many kills they got the 1st round. But again, I mean, so that's an amazing amount of kills. It's obviously going to be the top 2 right now. It's going to be AMK and FG. But depending on how well that 1st game was for FG, I completely forgot how well it was. They may have just taken 1st place over right now. We still have one more game. Still amazing work going over to AMK with the 1st place. But again, of course, FG taking 22 kills, a very strong amount of kills. And I think that's the highest we're seeing so far. We keep seeing the number 22 of all things. We're not seeing more than 22. We're just seeing 22 only. But still great stuff again. Kus going to get 3 kills, 6 to Topo, Danny with 7, 6 on Panchito. And the question is, can they stay consistent? Can they go for another 2nd place in the 3rd game? I have to see. Peaky Blind is taking a 3rd place with 4 kills going to Raze, Vahid with 3, as well as Vivant, and then Chu with the 5. Very strong game coming in from them. 15 kills total. Nice amount of kills. We're seeing a lot more higher kill counts coming in from a lot of these teams, considering the fact it is auto revive. So, I mean, obviously people are going to play a bit more aggressive, but obviously when times get tough, you need to back up. And obviously, a lot of these teams are playing it smart. Still, though, 4th place going to go over to Risen. A much better game than their previous. Obviously, they died out real early on. But, I mean, still decent amount of kills. But, I mean, they could obviously do better. 8 kills coming in from CC, that being Sweet Dreams. So, great stuff to him. We got Zin taking 2 kills. Unfortunately, no kills coming in from Logic. But we do have 4 coming in from Insolence. So, still a good amount of kills coming in from them. 14 kills total for Risen. But they're going to need more. 5th place going to go over to Red Moon with only 3 kills, which is very unfortunate. They have barely any kills in comparison to the previous round. But, I mean, they do have the placement points of the 5th place. 6th place going to go over to Team 2, which is going to be the Dude. And 4 kills coming in from Demure, Morlek with 2, 1 from Chiz. So, nothing too crazy there as well, but still decent amount of kills. And, of course, the placement points matter a lot for them. So, 7 kills there. V12, again, a much stronger game. Well, I mean, it's still a very strong game. Nevertheless, obviously they had a very bad first round, but obviously that got redone. And they've improved heavily the past 2 games. 8 kills coming in from Razox, 1 to Yuma, 4 to Anali, and 3 coming in from Hypno. To give them a grand total of, I believe, 16 kills as well. So a very strong game coming in from them. Well, close to top fragging overall. But actually, no. 90 rule. Coming back. Clawing from their unfortunate first game getting redone. Going to be with a very strong amount of kills. 18 kills here. RMS going to get 8 kills. 4th place going to Hadi. Well, 4 kills coming from Hadi. Helix with 3 alongside Lawmere. So that's, again, 18 kills. A very strong game. But unfortunately, the placement's just not really there. They need to get higher up the board. But still, great stuff. Good momentum coming in. But can they stay consistent and do it again for the final round? 9th place going over to Team 19, which is the one team I can't pronounce. But no kills, unfortunately, for them. Nothing else really crazy happening for the rest of the teams. EG wiping out early with a total of 5 kills, actually. EXT died early as well. Incredibles, I mean, they did better. They didn't die out off rip, but they did die early still, nevertheless. So, I mean, yeah, it's just really unfortunate right now for Incredibles. 6 kills, though, coming in from Eric. So, I mean, much better in terms of kills. Then we got Sleuth alongside Maxwell with 1 kill each. I mean, that's the thing. They died out, Outpost? And that was, like pretty strong mid-game. They only got 11th place out of that, which is really rough. But, I mean, yeah, they need to stay alive much longer if they can. And possibly get some kills along the way. But, I mean, still, 8 kills, considering when they died. Not too bad. Then we got, of course, ROG. Unfortunately, 3 men in this round. No kills. And then nothing really much else happening. We got EXT again with 3 kills. I mean, yeah, unfortunate for a lot of these teams. But, I mean, again, very consistent coming from AMK. Of course, they choked the very first round we had. Luckily, it got redone. Immediately bounced back. Got 2 amazing first place games. But can they bring it back? Can they get the third and final round? Win it again is the question. Is 3 wins enough? Will they manage? We'll have to see. But again, of course, we have to keep an eye on FG as well. They really popped off that second game, but I mean, that's basically tying neck and neck with AMK's first game to FG's second game. I forgot who's had the better game between those, though. So I'm not sure. I forgot how many kills FG did the second game, or first game, rather. So it really depends on that in terms of who's currently leading, but they're both really close. It's neck and neck pretty much between FG and AMK. Risen, I mean, it's very unfortunate for them. Dying, of course, early last round. This round, they did better, but I mean, still, they're going to need a lot more kills. They still have one more round to come in, so I mean, if they can get a 20+ kill game, that's going to be huge. But we'll have to see in regards to that. Yeah, still, decent kills coming in. We're seeing a lot more kills coming in ever since we had auto revive, which is great. A lot more teams getting a bit more comfortable to play a bit more aggressive, getting those kill counts, because, I mean, again, the kills are going to matter. Placement's good, but the kills definitely are going to be needed. And luckily, we're seeing a lot of that. But yeah, hopefully this next game starts relatively soon. We'll have to see. In terms of results, if I'm not mistaken, I'm too used to Mobile Mayhem in terms of just live results. We will get the results after today, so it won't be shown on live stream. But so again, the second day of this event is going to be on the 24th. So for the schedules, it's going to be first. There's obviously the 21st today. Then we got the 24th. And then we got the finals on the 28th. So once the results are posted, I'll show you guys in the next live stream for the event, which is going to be, of course, again, the 24th. So in a couple days' time on Friday, going to be the next event. And on that Friday as well is going to be the new Mythic Lucky Draw. So hopefully we see a lot more of that skin, because that skin's incredible in the new Lucky Draw. I must say, I love that skin so much. I keep talking about it. But yeah, anyways, GG's. And one more round for day 1 of Season 9 Theory Gaming. Hopefully, if we see the same consistency we've been seeing the past 2 games. Let's jump in. 39. We got only 10 teams. A lot more teams have been backing out, unfortunately. But we'll have to see if people are still managing to get those high kill counts. Incredibles not giving up. They're still going to pursue this game. They're going to try and see if they can make a comeback. Hopefully that happens. We'll have to see. So I'm not sure how many teams did. Well, I know how many teams, but I'm not sure which teams. I think it's mostly Middle East teams. I think. The dude. No. This is the dude. This is Peaky Blinders. There was another team in between. Hybrids are gone. Ooh, I'm trying to think of the other teams. I think ROG have left entirely. Yeah, ROG's gone. I think some of the teams didn't realize that there was there's a third round. I think they didn't realize the first game got redone. That's probably why. What tournament is this? As just admit, read the title. Theory Gaming Season 9, $130 on the line, 3 days total, and everyone is interested on Dormitory. What the hell? 3 teams coming in Dormitory. That's gonna be what? Peaky Blinders, the dude, and one other team, I believe. It's gonna be basically all the Iranian teams. All up against Dormitory. There's going to be Peaky Blinders, 90 Rule, and the dude. I think the only Middle East... Middle East teams that remain in the lobby. All challenging dorms. Of course, we've lost... Yuma's dead to zone. I think he... Oh. He's incredibly low. V12 losing players, but they are grabbing one. It's going to be Risen. I'm going to probably check Risen in a second now. Depending on how this plays out. Razor's dead. Okay, let's check on it. Yeah, so it's an Alley and Hypno left remaining on platform. Risen alongside. Risen. Finding an Alley quite quickly. Left to Razox. Actually, no, not left to Razox. Left to Yuma. Gets one, though. Yuma. Gets the free pick. Still, it's... Wait, Hypno actually got res. I don't know how. Or plated, whatever. 2v2. This is very doable, but Hypno's going to go for the placement. He's going to stay alive. Oh! That would have been a huge shotgun shot if Yuma got that. Unfortunately, he didn't, and Sweet Dreams with the 3. The team has 4 kills though, so I'm guessing someone contested them. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how they got 4 out of that though. Berg AMK, so Ackman's now jumping in. So they have swapped out Necro. Okay, Lormir. Guys, 90 will finding their first loss in a player. So it's now a duo squad of the dude.
The revived flight will
Duo
arrive.
squad of 90 will and a 3-man. On Peaky Blinders. Maniac dead. And he dead. Left to just solos versus the strong team of Peaky Blinders. Holding it down, knowing Dorm's better, it looks like. Proved themselves as the best Middle East team from the looks of things in terms of dorms. Helix, though, still nearby. 33 seconds on the clock. Should be fine to back up. It looks like he would be.
Chip terminal is
Now green the vehicle leaving. Slark. Ooh. Oh yeah, to be fair, Incredibles is also Middle East, but I mean, Sleuth is the only exception. Does die out though. Here comes Red Moon. Hard pursuit. Maxwell. Beaming!
the safe zone is collapsed.
Incredibly low. But dies after the revive flight. That's worse. Yeah, my bad. And no hate. Incredibles, I forgot. They're still here. But still, it's not technically full Middle East. They've got 3 Middle East. We've still got Sleuth. Eric trying to get the door. Struggling. He may have just exposed himself to Red Moon. Don't think Red Moon see him. Struggling jump. He doesn't know what he's doing. Zuluth lands on top mountain. Did they spawn though? Sweet Dreams getting another shotgun shot. How are we looking to leave, but they're struggling. Crashing the car. Getting shots. Struggling. What are they doing? Now gonna probably give these 2 kills freely to Risen. Sicario trying to do what he can. Logic. But he comes in, jumping strong. The free kill. Gets one. Sicaria right there. With the pistol. Here comes in. Can he get it though? No, he doesn't. Gonna be insolent with that. He buys him working wonders. Ivory nearby.
Will arrive.
And that's gonna be the wipe. 2 teams now out of the pit. Wait, what? 2 teams? Who was wiped? I think one of the Middle East teams got wiped. 90 rule? 90 rule got wiped. But here comes... Oh, the defenders. Morlek right there. Flashed. Does go down. The SMG over the shotgun. The mule nearby though. Chiz. Knocked. Maniac. Up against Demure. Demure holds his own, gets Vivant though. Immediately has one behind him. Maniac. Now gonna have to run away. Has the snowboard. 20 seconds on the clock. Are they gonna be nice enough to confirm both Demure and Chiz in time for the revive flight? Is there gonna be a mutual respect? And there is gonna be a respect here. More respect than Hypno has ever shown. Is gonna confirm the knocks before revive. Now, they're gonna be coming back. True, the only loss for the team. See what Incredibles are doing. Nothing much. They're just rotating. Red Moon.
Has been delivered.
Regrouping. Let's see what's Risen. Risen already on an 8. They're looking strong. And now they've encountered AMK. They have an interest, but the issue is that Risen are going to be in a full vehicle, so it's very easy for AMK to just shoot them. And Ali, alongside Nagdi, no, going to go for the challenge, have the high ground, but I mean, it's 4 people. Trying to figure out who to shoot. Hello, Nagdi. Oh, the beautiful defender, stalling for time. Here comes Sweet Dreams, needs the help. Gets him! And Risen, falling apart quite quickly, left to 2. Does get 1, gets more, gets AMK wiped. And here's the follow-up, though. That's going to be Koos. The entirety of FG. They're probably the easiest third party of their lives. And here comes V12. So many teams coming in for this one fight. And I think it's because Customs were there, wasn't it? No, Customs weren't even there. It wasn't even there on time. And here comes more teams.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
V12 and FG had the easiest third party of their lives. Just had the third party AMK and Risen. Risen got the wipe on AMK and immediately dies out.
Holographic.
Are you watching over? Nally baiting. Baits with Trickster. Going straight up. Misses the crucial shotgun shots. Missing a few. Unfortunately, that's going to cost a lot. Yuma trying to trade. Does get Soy Topo. Razor's backing up. Hypno on the push. Has Defender. Sniping. Has one guy close to him. Oh, no, he's sniping. The RPD. Gets caught in the Defender shield, and that's going to cost him, though. Maxwell in trade. That's going to be Incredibles now coming in. Why is there so many teams? Eric gets one pumped. Yuma holding it. Holding it out. Zluth so far away. He needs to help his team. Slark does get Yuma in trade. So here comes Daddy. Shots. Zluth left, since Zluth having to back up. Zluth was real far away, though. That's the issue. If Zluth was there, it would probably be doable. Unfortunately, just a bit split off. He was shooting, I think, a vehicle or something.
Airdrop incoming.
And here comes Red Moon. Maniac.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Let's go down to Vivant. It's just a constant fight between, like, the Middle East teams. Peaky Blinders alongside the dude. Constantly bickering between the two teams. Slark down now. Zluth, Eric for the remains. A very strong duo. I mean, they show themselves as a really formidable duo in Mortal Mayhem. I wonder if they can still have that same charisma and chemistry going. Soy Topo going to run straight into the hands of Eric. Does get that kill. That's actually Zombie Duck picking up that kill. Immediately picked up from himself.
The revived flight will
Zombie
arrive
Duck
in 1 minute.
holding high ground, backing up to his team. It's FG, V12, Incredibles, and Red Moon. Here comes the nades. Beaming. Oi! And Zluth down. Eric left. Needs to back up. And indeed he is. So Panchito could kind of wrap up to Eric. Playing high ground. Nading Razox. Close the trophy system. Allows Danny to get close. That's the issue here. Getting shot on the back as well. That's really bad. Misses the ninja. Only 40 HP. Is going to get downed. Confirmed away. You hear that shot of that 117, and it's actually going to be Gotti getting the kill on Hypno. Left to Yuma. Yuma backed up though. 5 seconds on the clock. Iglesias confirmed. That's the big thing.
Safe zone is collapsing.
Still 6 teams remain.
Revived flight.
24 players total. Here comes the nades. And Tito hoping that he can get some shots off from this range. Not finding much. Legend coming back. Has all the loot from Incredibles. I wonder where Incredibles even landed. Zluth landing directly on it. A really risky one from Zluth. Eric, Slark, and Maxwell all backed up further though. I can't click Maxwell. Oh, Maxwell was bugged or something. Wasn't able to jump. Spots Soy Topo, gonna be backing up though. And FG, losing one.
Airdrop incoming.
Slark directly below. Spots is instead of shooting him. That's a good spot though. Has to make him move out of the spot. And it's actually gonna be the spot that kills him. Gets the kill. Eric right there. He spots Goose. Gets that kill. Knows where Panchito is. Getting shot from his back though. He needs to go and push. Gets the kill. Now he needs to play aggressive, hoping that he wins this one. Playing the wall. That's Gotti behind him. He could easily find Panchito here. Panchito, I believe, though, is the medic player. He's... Well, it's 2v2 technically, but still 1v1 right now. Soy Topo is really far away. He's in Black Market getting vehicles. Gonna attempt to shoot. Oh! Landing a few of those shots. It looks like for the most part other teams are just focusing on rotation. Interestingly enough, Maniac is going to go with an AK-47 custom. Kilo from Morlek. 117 from Demure. And Chiz with a... What the fuck? Let's see it. Whoa! Hold it right there, young man. Whoa! He built a RP... He built a... I mean, this is what happens when sniper's banned. Did he just attempt to use it like a sniper rifle? Bro, you need to shoot more bullets than just one. Chiz! What are you doing? Oh, Chiz. I guess RPD's not meta. What the hell? Oh, this is an interesting looking AK with Frostband. Waiting his time. Gets Vahid. I wonder if anyone is going to be picking up that RPD. Demure really picked up. And quickly the dude's struggling. I hope one of them pick up the RPD. Please. Who picked up the RPD? Oh no, none of them are. I want one of them to see it. Has a double custom though. QQ9 and 117. Really built for close ranges. Chew. Maniac. Careful. Here's the snowboard.
Flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Bit scared. Hopes that he doesn't get spotted. It circles past him. Like a shark. Here's the footsteps of someone coming close. Snowboarding away. Real careful. Hopes no one spots him. All it takes is one little step in. And luckily it looks like he's just gonna be fine. Maniac is gonna live another day. Hopefully. 30 seconds on the clock now. Please, one of you pick up that RPD. Please, I beg. Please pick up the RPD. One of you, please. No. What? Okay, I'm presuming that's because it's Vahid's. You know, I was about to say. Please pick up the RPD. This is his RPD. It's in the box. Should be. Pick it up. Pick it up. I dare you. Pick it up. Raise. Pick it up. No. What? Pick up the RPD. No. Please. Just one. Maniac's running away. Okay. I wanted to see more of that RPD. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to be the case scenario. Let's see Red Moon. Red Moon on 8 kills, looking strong. All of them on 2 kills. Very consistent between the team. Everyone doing their own part. Everyone's snowboarding though.
Airdrop has been delivered.
And snowboard's definitely going to be the thing you kind of want to do. If you don't want to risk on vehicles. Daddy though, holding strong. Has already a lot of kills. Daddy going to get beamed though. Panchito coming off revive. Topo outside of zone. Going to be left to just him. Actually, no, it's not even him. His team's gone, so we can't even do anything. He's going to get killed. But here comes V12. Razox struggling to get on top. Sleuth gets Yuma. Missing the shotgun shots. Incredibly low. Razox. Needs to be careful here. Needs to play careful. Breathe for a second. Hypno as well. Low. Max Bell, though. Traded. Here comes the clusters. And here comes Red Moon. Immediate third play. 2 down on V12. 2 down on Incredibles. Actually, no, even 1 more. It's left to Zluth. Zluth, I think, lagging. Needs to play inside. 20. Zluth should have probably just played inside, and he's going to be running straight into the hands of, in fact, a different team. This is going to be Team 4. Peaky Blinders. Finding the wipe on Incredibles. Now Lee. Now down. Left to Razox. 5 seconds on the clock. Can he live? And it looks like he will be. But not for long, though. Probably he's going to die here. At least he got his team back in. Red Moon. Losing lots. Left to 2. Looking for that res, though. Could get Zombie Duck here. Does get it. No Stitch holding zone. Maniac dead. More left trading. Razox right there. Here comes the rush with the PDW. That nade. Hoping for the best. A smart nade. Doesn't find anything from it though. Gonna get the res now. Here comes Spotter. Actually gonna come in with the Spotter and gets Demure. And that's gonna be the wipe. An alley close behind. Someone's pistoling. Oh, it's Hypno. Surprisingly, no one's beaming him. No one's punishing him for trying to get Vivant. Vivant does get it. Finally, they're going to start putting pressure on him, but now over-peaking. An alley right there, in the open. He's in between Red Moon. Does get Gotti. Really shouldn't have. Does get traded immediately, though. He got something out of it, though. That's the big thing. He's between 2 teams. There's nothing he can reasonably do in that position. Somehow got away with a kill. That's all that really mattered there. No Stitch close up. Gets defended. There's a 4v2. Zombie Duck further back. Zombie Duck last remaining. Has 117. Has a road between them. And now the entirety of the dude are going to have to rush him in a second. I think he should have... Oh, that spot is huge. Gets one. Gets two. Doesn't confirm, but at least he got one more. Now that's going to be rough. Raise. Unfortunate. It's going to be left to chew, losing half their team just to that one spotter alone, pretty much. Yuma, Hypno. Wrapping around. They don't have any zone. Has the rewind. Soy Topo jumps out. Gets a free beam. He nearly choked that. Defender. And that's going to be V12. A rough spot. Left to 3 teams again. V12 left to Hypno. He's really far away. He doesn't need to be involved in this. Oh, Koost is, he's playing for the placement. He's making sure that he wins that first place. Still, full squad of FG, and that's the big issue. Solo on Hypno. Will quickly beam. FG! And he's barely alive. One nade or one spotter could end his life. They need that kill. If they can find him, that's free. Spotter coming in. Gets Daddy. That's huge. Left to 3. One of them's not even with a pistol. Anything. He's got a pistol only. Goose does jump down. The spot is huge. Cracking hard. They are staying alive though. Hypno. Then RPD. He's just playing careful. Big issue though right now. FG have definitely won overall for day 1. Soy Topper's right there. That is big. He could... Hypno could go for that kill, but it's risky at this range. He needs to... He's gathering information. He's trying to get more inputs on anyone. Gonna go for a nade. Is that a flash? It's a flashbang. Flash is Soy Topper. Gets the beam. Cracks. Oh, struggling! Gets outgunned!
Getting close to victory.
That is questionable. Oh, that's sad. He got turned on. Honestly, I'd be pissed. I'm gonna be honest. I'd actually be... Well, I'll be screaming. 180 by Soy Topper is a bit of a rough one. No, left to a 2v3. This is doable. Defender and rewind. No, Porter and rewind. That's the issue. If they get a knock on one of the FG players, this is huge. Koost still has only a pistol. Panchi's dead. That's huge. Koost is pushing with a pistol only. Koost just gave his life away. I think FG are just wanting to get a second place only. Oh, the defender's huge. Fennec. I mean, he has the option. How's he? Oh, he's shooting his legs. I mean, it is still doable. It's still doable, depending on how Why? Okay. I think he's just intentionally giving up at this rate. I think the goal was to get the second place as well, but I mean, 3 games back-to-back, all second places. Finally ends, but I mean, I think that may have been the case. Maybe FG were intending that. They just gave up, didn't want to try anymore. I think with his position with the defender, I think it could have been possible. If he just beamed him, if he beamed Vivant, it could have been doable. I mean, hey, it works. Still, GG's nevertheless. First place is going to go over to Peaky Blinders. 8 kills coming in from Raze, 7 from Chu, 6 to Vivant, 4 to Vahid. Very strong game coming from them, and a very much needed one, to be honest. This is a pretty big game. I think this is way more than 20, though. The highest we've probably seen all day, 25. An amazing game coming in for them, a much needed one, because we haven't really seen too much coming from Peaky Blinders. They've been doing all right, but nothing too crazy. But this is definitely going to be the highlight of their day. 25 kills, strong game indeed. Second place going to go to FG once again. 3 games, 3 second places. I mean, the most consistent team so far in terms of how they've been performing. 8 kills coming from Daddy, 3 alongside from Koost and Soy Topper to give them, I mean, decent kills. Nothing too crazy, but still good kills nevertheless. And they're definitely going to be leading the charge in terms of the overall standings for today. Again, we've got 2 more days. It's going to be the 24th and the 28th of November is going to be the 2 days remaining for the event. Then we've got third place going to go over to Turbo Esports, which is going to take, again, third place. 3 kills coming in from both Nally and Yuma, 2 with Hypno, and 1 to Razox to give them a grand total of 9 kills with the third place. I mean, nothing too... Yeah, it's still a good amount of kills. But, I mean, obviously you would want more. Roughly over 10 plus. That's pretty big. But still, great stuff coming in from them. Fourth place going over to Team 6, which is going to be Red Moon, of course. 6 kills coming from Zombie Duck alongside Legend with 2 and Gotti, the No Snitch with 3. Still a pretty good game from them. 13 kills total. Not too bad with the placement alongside. Fifth place going to go over to Team 2, which is the Dude. That's going to be 4 kills coming in from them. Maniac with 2 and 1 each to Chiz and more. Like, not really a strong game from them at all, unfortunately. They did get the placement points, but not really much for kills. 6th place is going to go over to Team 1, which is the best we've seen for Incredibles so far, at least in terms of their placement. 6th place. But, I mean, kill-wise, nothing too crazy, to be honest. I mean, last round, I think they had maybe more, because, Eric had 6 kills, I think. So still nothing too crazy in kills, but I mean, they did have the placement. 3 kills coming in from Eric, 2 from Zlark with 1, Maxwell with 1. I mean, yeah, nothing really much can be said. I mean, still, it's their best game. So, I mean, hopefully that this today was just a blip for them. Hopefully they make a comeback, because obviously Incredibles, they have the potential to do it, but unfortunately they're just not showing it right now. Hopefully they make a comeback. We'll see. It's still great stuff coming in from them. That's going to be a total of 7 kills. Risen taking a 7th place. It's just not really been doing too well for them, unfortunately, this round. Still though, 4 kills coming in from Sweet Dreams. Zin with 2 as well from Logic, and then Insolence with 3. To give them a very strong amount of kills, going to be a total of 11 kills. Unfortunately, they did get wiped pretty early on. I mean, in comparison to this lobby. That's Elise with AMK following suit with them. They died together as one. AMK and Risen with a lot of kills, but AMK are not so much. AMK with only 1 kill, that being from Nagady, the only player with a single kill on the team. But yeah, just a perfect third party from pretty much the entire lobby, deciding the third party launch base, and it just worked beautifully. Unfortunately, just not in the favor of AMK nor Risen. Then 9th place going to go over to Team 19, which is the one team I can't pronounce. Fala. Sure. Unfortunately, no kills here. And then last but not least is going to be 90 Roll. I mean, they're just so inconsistent. That's the issue, unfortunately, for them. Though still Lawmere alongside RMS going to get 1 kill each and the only kills for the team. Great stuff, nevertheless, from all the teams. GG's. And a very strong day 1. Very beautiful. Hopefully, on day 2, that we'll actually see not many people breaking rules as such and not having to redo matches, because I think that's pretty much became a constant with Theory Gaming. I'm pretty sure every time I've casted so far, there has always been, on at least day 1, someone broke the rules or something like that. But I mean, hey, we'll have to see. But again, 24th of November, this Friday, is going to be when we see the next, the second day of the event. And then the 28th is going to be the final day. Ladies and gentlemen, $130 in line. Hopefully, your favorite team has performed well today. And again, GG's to everyone. And I hope that you all have a lovely day. Take care and have good night. I'm still lost about that Legend fight. Legends 1v3 is probably still the best thing out of this game. GG's, bros. Alright. Take care. Mwah.